My family has their own interpretation of what the Ottomans stood for. How is it possible to explain to them what the Ottomans were about?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's not possible. When their hearts are closed, it's not possible. When the door is closed, you have no permission to open it unless the one inside gives you permission to open. Unless the one inside opened the door for you. You cannot open it. It's not just your family. It's majority of the people in this world. They have wrong understanding of what the Ottomans are. It's not a matter of opinion also. They're facts. But they don't want to look at facts because their opinion has become factual. What they say these terms, alternate truths. And it has become so deep inside of them that they cannot think straight. They cannot even sit down and talk properly. They get very emotional about it. So what do? We don't fight. Keep away. You have to learn more and understand more. But for them, keep away. Don't argue. Because if that's what's going to happen, when you sit down, you start talking about these things, you can turn to an argument, don't argue. The Prophet says, don't argue, especially in matters of faith. Because argument, it puts out the light of iman, of faith in your heart. You disagree, leave it to them. Leave them. You leave. Don't fight, don't argue. But if you see that they are trying to understand, if you see that they are not sitting there to argue with you, that they're trying to understand, as so many people, they're trying to understand. They sincerely try to understand. They may not be good people. They may not be believers. They may not be doing anything that is what we consider to be religious. But they want to understand what is truth. That is a huge opening. And that Allah has put it to them. To open. That time, don't you dare judge about them with anything. Judge them on that sincerity that they're coming with. Don't look to see, oh, but his room is dirty, because you enter there thinking this one's past is like this like this. Don't. They're asking with that sincerity, and you have to answer with that sincerity. Because this world is filled with confusion now. And the first people who hate the Ottomans are the Muslims, especially those ones in the Middle East. But we're looking. You want to free yourself from the Ottomans, huh? You betrayed the Ottomans. What happened during the time of the Ottomans? You had peace for hundreds of years. Now the Ottomans left, especially in the Middle East. How's that working out for you? You don't want to be ruled by the shadow of Allah on earth, then definitely you're going to be ruled by tyrants. You think you kick out the white tyrants, now same tyrants from you coming, completely destroying everything. So, they're not going to listen, don't argue. If they want to listen, we may speak. This much is enough. Wa min Allahu tawfiq. Al-Fatiha. Assalamu alaikum.